Hello, my name is Lisa. Today is going to be day 41 of my 100-day challenge, and today I'm going to be working with some old buttons. Now this collection was from my grandma. I got this from her when she passed years ago. I used to play with it when I was a little girl, dig through everything. I've got some fun stuff in here that I'll probably end up using. Grandma's woven labels, 6 labels for 59 cents, and I got a couple brooches in here from her with hard to see, but that's a picture of my grandma's mom, my great grandma. I got another brooch in here. Unfortunately, there's no pictures in this one, but it is old. Yeah, fun stuff. And then I've got just tons of buttons in here. These have some, it is like impossible to open. Oh my gosh, but I've got 29-cent buttons. There's little button bags with extra buttons and just tons of stuff. I'm not sure where you put such a pearl button. Just fun stuff in there. I gotta go through and take a look at those extra buttons. But yeah, that tin is hard to close. Got this old box. These have the metal buttons, like from men's suits. The good old anchor on a button, like a cufflink button. More anchors, that kind of stuff, heavy stuff. So just a ton. My great grandfather was a tailor, and I think his father was a tailor. So a lot of sewing stuff. Oh, look at that. Ooh, snap. Ooh, will it open? Oh, it does. Oh, that's old. That's cool. So what I was thinking of doing today is making some clusters using some of these vintage buttons. Now, obviously, I can't use all of them, well, quantity-wise, but a lot of them have that big shank on there, which I won't use. So I probably won't be, I won't be using certain ones in here. Probably just using a lot of the little ones and gluing them down that maybe aren't as, look, even string in some of those. To do some clusters. So I thought it'd be fun to do that today. So I've made a couple already in my cluster book to make sure that I could glue them down. And I'm going to use some scrap ripped papers. Still drying there, it looks like. And I'm going to use the wet tacky glue, fabric tack, to put the button on there so it's really on there and it kind of oozes up a little bit through the holes. And I decided to put a little fun fibers around the outside of them. Kind of covers some of that ooze that comes out, and it's fun. So there's the first two. So we'll get going and we'll just make some my random clusters here and see what I want to make. Alright, so let's make one on this brick book here. And we're just going to get started. So, that could be fun on there. So I'm going to be using, maybe do a little more green over here. I'm going to be using the, just some big labels, some random scraps, not scramps. This is a sort of a stamp. That's why I think I try to put stamps and scrap together. Do some random things like that in there. I got some random labels that I can put in there. I think we're heading toward green on this one, so I might as well put that on there. That could be fun. All right, let's glue that down, and then I'm gonna look for some buttons. A button that wants to go with this page. Okay, there we go. All right, so I hope your day is going well today. Nice and sunny out here today, and I've already been grocery shopping. Husband's already cut the lawn, mow the lawn, because you never know when it's going to turn rainy or anything like that, so I had to get that done. And I think I'm going to add a little distress to that. It looks a little white on the corners. So yeah, not really going to sit and think and mull this over too much. Just gonna lay some scrap pieces down. Okay. Get my fun stuff. Now let's find a greenish button. That'll work. That might be too thick. Oh, that one's pretty. See if that one will work. I think that'll work. Okay, and then let's find some green fibers we can put around it. Let's see, something more dark green like that. Okay, let's go. That could be fun. I seem to have lost my little scissors, so we gotta overkill with some big scissors. All right, that should fit around. Yeah, that's big enough. Okay. Oh, get this out of the way. Whoops. Tipping. All right, so we need the wet glue to glue the bejesus. Yeah, we want that side up. All right, so I'm just gonna add a ton of glue under there, and we're gonna squish it out. And we'll put the fiber on the outside of the button. I'll let that dry. I might have to add a little bit more to that tail part there, and then I'll get the part that oozed through. I'll rub that off, and when it's more dry. Yeah, cute. Okay, we'll let that dry a bit, open. All right, let's take another book. Now, if you haven't seen my video where I have 7 of these, the ticket one I haven't done yet. I have 7 of these cluster books where I do some things. This could be fun, some yellow and red. So yeah, I have 7 cluster books with different pages, different colors, and things like that, because I kind of went crazy. But they're so much fun to do. Ooh, that would be cute with it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, let's get that down. And let's get this one down. All right, let's find a that picture up too much. Yeah, I'm sure I can find some sort of yellowish button when I get to that. All right, and a little label. I see you. Maybe a little too big, believe it or not. Should go into my mini labels. Something a little more. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Okay, let's get this out of the way. And let's find that would have been pretty, but it's got that shank thing on there. You'll probably see a button fly by that I don't see, and you'll be like, that's the one you should use. Shank again. They sure never let anything go to waste. Now that's just cream, but yellowish. I kind of like it. Whenever they... Oh, that'd be fun, but definitely big. Whenever they got rid of an item of clothing, they would cut all the buttons off to save, in case they needed a button for something else. As I'll see in some of these, like, full sets of things. Oh, that's already too big. You know, see 4 or 5 of the same button because they cut everything off. Years ago, when my niece was a baby, she's like 18 now, I made baby clothes for her, and I sewed a bunch of buttons on there from these, just to have a remembrance of her. It would have been her great-grandma and great-grandma's buttons, so yeah, I think I'm just going to go with that. Okay. All right, so the question is, do I go really bright, fun yellow on there like that? I say why not, right? Yeah, I say why not. Okay. Now the hardest part of this stuff is to find the end, there we go, of a piece to cut off. Okay. All right, so that kind of concaves up, that concaves down. I think we'll go that way. All right. Now this one's gonna ooze big time through the holes, I have a feeling, since there is 4. Okay. All right, let's put that, yeah, we'll put it in this corner here. Squeeze. There's not as much. Believe it or not, I don't think I put enough on there, so let's just throw somewhere I know it needs to go. And put it down so I can get my fiber to wrap around it. Okay, I'll be able to rub some of that stuff off the top. Make that spread out a little. It's fun. It is fun. Okay. Okay. All right, I'll be able to fix that ooze later, but here we go. Oh, let's go with. All right, so what's this one? Oh, that's. Anyway. All right. All right, I did a green already. I think there's some reddish buttons in there. Maybe burgundy. All right, so let's go with a little small, need something a little bit bigger. There we go. This would be fun. Whoops. Well, at least it's the back of the page. Trying to cover that wet glue up because I keep forgetting to, and I'm getting it to dry. All right, so put that up here. Need some tiny cluster there at some point. I think I need a little of this. I mean, I guess need is a strong word for a scrap piece of paper, but yeah. Okay, so all right, let's find some sort of label for poison handle with care. That'd be interesting, right? All right, we're gonna go with that. Oops, put the Douglas dude back. Get rid of that white. Okay. All right, so let's look for some burgundy-ish kind of paper, or kind of paper, kind of buttons. That could work. More brown. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. When you see it, you know it. Okay, so kind of fun. Like a mohair. Well, with how little I cut off of these guys, I think I'm going to have these fibers for the next 100 years. Okay. I definitely want it to go that way because it's more nicer color, burgundy and black there. All right, hopefully that's, squeeze a little. Make sure I have enough goo to add my fiber to. Oh, those are stuck to me. Okay. Yeah. All right, so let's do one more on camera. Let's do it in reverse and find a button I really want to make. I want to make a gray one. That's not too big. That's fun. Oh, that would have been pretty. Got that shank on it though. I think I flipped it that already. There's the same matching to it. Where'd you go? I just saw you. Not the one I saw though. I saw a black and white one. Could have been just my illusion. That's the one I saw, but it's just, I don't know what it is. Huh. Okay. Oh, that'd be fun too. All right, let's put these aside and see what I can find. I do know I have this page. It's got gray and white. Should that be fun? Okay. Stay. I know it's not gray, but it's got hints of gray on it. It's got gray. All right, good zone. Let's get down to the good stuff. Okay. Should have dug deeper earlier. I'm sewing stuff here. Not even sure where I got those from. Okay. All right, let's use those. All right, this is the one I first saw that I really wanted to use. All right, let's give that a little tear. that'll be fun. We're putting it down. We're putting it down. We're covering up our glue. Gotta put a big sign up that says cover your glue. All right, so that makes no sense. Let's put some of this blue on there. Not sure what that came from, but let's get it off of there. All right. Okay, so let's find a label. Okay, so do I want to put the hearts? I want to put the heart. Well, that's a blue there, so it might be too bright. More of a navy blue, like that. You see a corner of a color and you're like, oh, that could work, and then you see the rest of it is not. Oh, I like that. I think I like that better. Okay, we're going with that. So I'm just gonna make that a little bit more. I'll put the button down there. All right, so I don't know if I want some fiber, because it's gonna be kind of hard to go around the heart shape on that, but seems like it should be adding something, so let's see what I got. Maybe I add, probably too shiny though. Add like a strip of that. That could work. That definitely could work. If those were closer together, that would probably work. I just think they're too far apart. Same with that. All right, I think we'll do that. All right. All right, so we glue that down. We'll glue the button on top. All right, let's I'm going to try the dry glue on it so it doesn't ooze through too much. I think this is going to work, and I think I like it. Oh, it's got like a little fold on it. Oh, okay. All right, so this one doesn't need as much glue because I don't want it to ooze around the outside. But I do want it to ooze through the holes. Okay. Okay. Need something else there. No, there. It does need something else. Just a little bit of something right across there. Just a little bit of something right across there. Not totally buying that. Not totally buying what you're selling there. Well, there we go. Okay. I like that because it's got the type, like the typewriter font, or the ink almost looks blue. So I think that worked out well. Yeah, that is much better. Much better. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, get that out of the way. Well, this video is a little longer than I thought, but I'm having fun. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Okay, this one has lots of blacks on it, so maybe I'll do the black one or the gray one. We'll see how that goes. Just picking one. Just picking one. We're going with that one. And we're going to go with that. Because I was going to try to make this less thinking. And not overthink it. I believe that's what I said in the beginning. So I'm going to try to step it up a little bit. And just use the stuff I kind of got laying around here. Okay, I think that'll work well for that one. Let's find a label that can go. That would work, but it's kind of as big as the tag. If I would have started with that one, I would have worked around it. All right. Knock the edges off of this a little bit. It looks a little bit square. All right. I just have so many little pieces laying around here. But I don't know if I want to even add another one. So let's go with, that's a bigger button. And I think I have some grays in here. Amazing how many colors I have. This sure would be fun. This is kind of like what I did on that last one. Oh, I really like that. Okay, let's see what I can do with this. It's kind of like a washi tape almost. Oops, pulled too hard. I might have to use this. Just ever so little bit of, probably out of the camera here too. All right, so let's glue this down. Right about there. Not a fan of how long that was. Sure seems like something else would go around this good. I think I'm gonna add some. Like a mad scientist over here. Okay. Just needs a hair bit more. There I go, overthinking it again. But it looked too straight on that side. Okay, now I feel better. All right. All right, I do have one last book. And I do have this black button. Back on the ledger. With the butterfly. I like it. Okay, let's do that. All right, and I do see a little bit of music here. Let's add that to it. And add a little bit of this to it. Okay, so some sort of black and white kind of label. That might be interesting. Clock and a button. Like it. I kind of do. Yes, I do. I like this color, but I think I'm gonna all right, so we're going to put this under there, and then we're going to add the clock. Like, do I care if it's 12 o'clock facing up? I guess I do a little bit. Okay. All right, I gotta put some black fuzz around there. I just have to. It is a must. All right, this is gonna involve a lot of glue because it's kind of concave inside, and I want that. There's some for the fiber. This one's going to take a while to dry. Definitely need some to go around. I should have got some tweezers. That might have been helpful. A little late now, being this is the last one I'm adding. Okay. Oh, I love it. Can't see the clock anymore though, but you can kind of see around it that there was something around there. Okay, I love that one. All right. Okay. I think that is my last cluster book out of my 7 here, so a little bit longer than I thought it would be, so hopefully you stuck around to see it, because this last one is the best one that I made, I think, in my opinion. So, all right, let me grab these and show you what got made today. Okay, so obviously we have that one, beautiful, and then we had a gray one, I like it, and then we've got the blue heart one. And then we got the burgundy kind of one on the red, very nice. And this one's cute, I like this one. It's got some fun colors on it, the yellow and the pinks with the tickets on the outside, very fun. And this one, like I said, I'm gonna go back and I'll get rid of the excess after it's dried, and I'm not afraid to move it, and get rid of the extra gum that came out. But that one's cute. And then the two that I made before the camera, a brighter blue and a red. So, well, I think that was successful. I had fun. I hope you enjoyed looking at my grandma's button collection as much as I had fun playing with it. So, as of I guess that's all I have to say. So once again, thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a very creative day.